as long as the beer was 1,270 feet from ground zero and not hit by debris or anything else, they were still drinkable.
Okay, hold on. The can is safe from nuclear holocaust. The beer inside just happens to be a liquid that was saved by the can.
Right, but what other liquid would you want to save?
I'm just saying, you might be good to drink a little water here and there. No, it's not. I would love to say
Don't say that to the Pilgrims. They subsisted on beer whole way here.
They did.
Water was unhealthy.
Water wasn't healthy because it was disgusting because the rats would pee and poop in it. But the limes were good. Their teeth were...
Just like the cider.
The limey.
Don't want to get scurvy.
No scurvy. So you got to keep them gums good.
Number 2 in the list of 8 things that you didn't know about beer in honor of National Beer Day here on the Cranial Mission Show. This is dear to Stacy's homeland. 200 years ago, a flood of beer claimed 8 lives in London.
Oh, I heard the big vat broke and it killed a couple people. I did hear that.
October 17th, 1814.
Dear
it was a dark day indeed.
Dear
8 people
God.
died and 5 were wounded.
I believe that this is a slightly mythical story. The 8 people were actually in the barrel trying to drink their way out and broke it. That's how they died.
Yeah, because they were no Rick Moranis.
They say
Exactly.
They were
35
no Rick Moranis.
Oh, Strange Brew reference.
Brew.
3,500 barrels of beer gushed through the walls of the Mew and Company brewery in London and wrecked 2 houses within its path.
And I'm crying again.
3,500 bottles of beer on the wall. 3,500 bottles of beer. I drink of that. I want that. I forget football coming around. But yeah, well, what was he doing here? Say hello, mate. All right, see you guys. Who's that?
Random guests
Stacey,
here
you got a random guys running through your neighborhood.
at Lord Cheese's Manor. You never know who might walk in. The butler let him in, but not Sancho.
Yeah. He's never let me in.
It is the gentleman that looks after the pheasant. Keeps the poachers out.
Got a couple of pheasants.
Number 3 on the 8 things about beer that you didn't know.
8 is great.
The White House is actually a craft brewery. The White House has its own brand of homemade beer
Is it brown?
known as White House Honey Brown
Honey
Ale.
brown ale, man. That's racist? It wouldn't be racist in the racial tolerant county of Polk, right?
It wouldn't be racist if there was any other president besides President P.O.
Oh, you racist, man. I heard that beer is actually very good because I would like to have a beer with the president.
We'll have to have the president on again. We haven't had the president on the Cranial Mission Show in quite a while.
Well, he's a busy dude.
We got to get him back on there.
He is committing all kinds of treason, and people want to threaten to do horrible things to him, just like all the other presidents who've been doing effed up stuff for the last 150, 70 years, 200 years.
The political comments expressed by Miguel Hita did not necessarily reflect those of the Cranial Mission
Well, this
Show.
is what people are saying online.
Number 4, at the current rate, we may have as many breweries as Americans did in the 19th century.
How many breweries
Wait,
do they have?
what?
According to the Brewers Association, the United States now has more than 4,000 breweries.
Goddamn.
In 1873, oh no, that was in 1873. This was followed by a steady decline over the turn of the century and then a drop to 0
Well,
in the Prohibition era.
yeah.
But we are now in the 21st century up to 3,464.
That's because we
So we're nipping at the heels of the 1800s with this.
That's because we totally repealed prohibition. It was good times for the mafia.
Thank you, Marlon Brando.
No, it's Vito. Vito Corleone?
Yeah, Marlon Brando.
No. It's Vito.
Number 5. And this is something that we've kind of groused about on the show in the past. The number of pumpkin... Oh, wow, that's a little pop on the board there.
You're getting rowdy.
The number of pumpkin beers increased by 500%
Ugh.
from 1984 to 2013.
No, thank you.
I know that makes the good lady of the manor very happy.
Yes.
Well, you know what? David, the great David Otero from the Booths Brewing next door, he's a very traditional style brewer. Him and I are working on a very special something for next October.
Is it another pumpkin beer?
No.
Okay.
It's a butternut squash and roasted chestnut ale.
Ooh.
It sounds really nice. It's going to be a very traditional style ale. We're gonna roast the butternut squash over hardwood coals. We're going to get it nice and good. We're going to add a little turmeric to preserve the color of the butternut squash, and we're going to roast some beautiful chestnuts. And so we're going to have a slightly nutty flavor. It's going to be really.
Are you
nice.
going to roast them on an open fire?
Chestnuts roasting on an open
I'm not surprised,
fire.
Mickey, because I've always heard that you like to butter nuts and have them on your
Stacey
chest.
cheese jack
So
off on my nose.
Number 6.
While cleaning off spunk, I touched on his junk.
Oh.
Wow. This is good. Show just went explicit. All right, there's a lady that had a potato looked like a duck last week.
Number
Is
6.
it wrong that I'm mildly aroused?
Be aroused, mate. Be aroused. Wow.
Number 6. Americans tweet more about beer than church.
Well, that's it.
Not in some states.
Well, that's true.
Oh, Oklahoma, where the wind comes down the rain.
I don't think he's talking about Oklahoma. I think he's talking about places where they have dry counties like Alabama and Mississippi.
Oh, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Lynchburg, Tennessee, where Jack Daniels is made, is a dry county.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, that, buddy.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Number 7.
Get the move on, Ben. You're dilly.
The science of why tapping a beer on the top will trigger a foam explosion. Banging the bottom of a beer bottle on top of another will cause an explosion of foam and a lot of wasted beer. But this phenomenon is actually explained by the shape of the bottle.
So why am I aroused when you talk about banging bottom? That's a given. I mean, you get those dumbasses that come up, and it's always with Bud Light, so I don't really care what
Right.
they're doing with it. So, if they want to crack my Bud Light, I'll just go get another $50 beer and just hopefully it don't get warm before I can drink it. So it won't
Now,
taste like
lastly,
crap.
because we are running a little late here already, but lastly, number 8, cold beer is a recent invention.
It is.
Very few people drink warm beer today, but hot ales were very common in pre-industrial times as both a source of comfort and their perceived nutritional value.
It isn't perceived. There's a lot of nutritional value in beer.
Particularly, Guinness was built at that
true.
as that for a long time. was it not?
Absolutely. It was actually given on prescription in the UK for a long time.
Liquid bread, my friends. Liquid
As was
bread.
Scotch given on prescription in the UK.
As well it should be. It gets rid of a lot of different things, especially non-drunkenness.
Very good for a sore throat. Home remedy. There you go.
Yeah, boot cake.
I've got something that's good for your sore throat, but I
It's called
digress.
boot
goodness
cake. You ever had a boot cake before?
Anyway, I'm going to let you do this story, even though we're running late, Miggy.
We can do what we want. We have
This
277 minutes.
is going to
left
make our
broadcast.
segment run late, but we already skipped this story last week,
I wish I would have saw this story the other night.
so I don't want to bump it again.
Swedish teen, and it is not teen, it's 18. Swedish teen proves no condom is too small. That is very, very, makes me just nervous. I looked at her age, so just to let you guys know ahead of time.
You would think that would be an Asian story, but anyway, I digress.
Oh my god!
In honor of our Japanese
This is
audience.
this is the best Insano. This is Insano Bloody Marys. Stacy Cheese, I know you're a Bloody Mary fan because I see you post about Bloody Marys all the time. I'm a Bloody Mary fan. I have a prime rib Bloody Mary that'll blow your socks off.
He
Ben,
does,
I know
yes.
you don't care, so shut up.
No, but I have actually tasted your prime rib Bloody Mary,
It's really money.
and you are quite the cocktail
Aficionado.
yeah, exactly. There you go.
So, Dallas, Texas. This Bloody Mary. I'm gonna try to go through this quick because
I know
like
this
I said,
one.
Yes, how about you try to guess what's in this one? Out of Dallas, Texas, what you're getting for brunch? Brunch. I didn't say the word brunch. Is what they say. You can eschew a standard of a brunch for a cocktail topped with bacon cheeseburger slider, shrimp, cheese, hot dog, pickled asparagus, okra, onion ring, and plenty of other stuff. What is that?
You're familiar with this?
I am familiar. There is only one problem. The bar does not open until like 11 o'clock, which is way too late for me to start drinking. I've tried to go here to this bar. Mr. Ray Rearpal, I'll give him a shout-out, actually sent me this Bloody Mary.
Did he what?
Well, he sent me a picture of it, not the actual Bloody Mary, obviously.
Did it look like meh?
It looks exactly like that.
Came with a bag of pork cracklins.
He also lives in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, a little.
But they don't open until 11 o'clock at night.
No, in
11
the
at
day.
night.
Oh,
Wake up
during the
now.
day,
Wake
okay.
up, Ben. Comes with a PBR if you're feeling extra brooding. Okay, this one here is out of San Diego, California. This Bloody Mary Superior at a small bar has clearly distinguished itself from the pack. This motherfucking Bloody Mary comes in a pitcher. A pitcher.
And that's a single serving of the Bloody Mary.
It's insane. It's a house-made Bloody Mary mix. Guinness, steak sauce, chili garlic vodka, plus garnishes like beer candied bacon, mushrooms, spicy green onions, and, oh yeah, it comes with a feed bag of pork rinds and a fried chicken in it.
Fried chicken. That's
Holy
delicious.
ass.
Wow.
It has a whole fried chicken sticking out of the top of
That's
this damn
clearly a Bloody Mary that you order for the entire table.
thing. Unless you're in North Korea, then it's a Bloody Mary, but that's neither
And
here
where
nor
are they
there.
serving that?
That
San
is
Diego.
in San Diego. Okay, this one here is Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's called The Beast. This one comes with bacon-wrapped jalapenos, cheese balls. It's got a couple sliders on it. It's got waffle French fries. It's got roasted jalapenos, asparagus, shrimp, chicken. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm so hungry.
This, the whole thing with all of these so far is they sound, in my opinion, gratuitous.
Yeah, but you also have not had my ceviche Bloody Mary yet with scallops. This one is ridiculous, brother. I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah, but you know what? You just mentioned something that has one food item.
No. There's multiple food items in it. I just gave you one of them.
Okay, because the Bloody Marys you're talking about right now are full-course meals.
Yeah, but you know what? Like Stacy said about certain breweries making crazy stuff, sometimes simplification is awesome.
Well, indeed.
In your case, it is. But in the case of these Bloody Marys, there's nothing simple about them.
Watauga, Texas. Better than sex fried chicken. You know, it's quite possibly the best as advertised Behemoth Bloody Mary, containing a double order of their spicy mix. So you're talking hot Bloody Mary. This comes with your choice of beer, and it's garnished with chicken, shrimp, waffle fries, bacon, Nolan Ryan beef slider, and more. Denver, Colorado. What the hell is that? Is that a squid leg?
I've got a note from Dirty Curdy saying that we keep cutting out.
Well, you know what?
On the broadcast.
We'll cut out, but we'll cut in. Is she listening on the app? Because a lot of times that'll cut out.
I don't know.
I see 4% on here, and we're moving like a
champ.
All
right, well, there you go.
Bloody Mary may bite back, or you can only sip it. Either way, it only comes with being a supremely. There we go.
Yes.
Spicy, owning its recipe is chili poached shrimp, spicy asparagus, house-made pickles, bacon, cheese, kosher. No, it's not very kosher. I swear to God, that looks like a leg to me. Doesn't that look like a leg to you? That looks like a
that looks like an octopus tentacle right there.
That does not look appetizing in the slightest.
No, that looks disgusting.
No, that looks ridiculous.
That looks like the snout of an aardvark or an uncircumcised penis coming out at me.
Aardvark means earth pig in Afrikaans.
Well, there you go.
There you know. So, yeah, we got one out of Washington, D.C. There's something a little fishy about this Bloody Mary. It's a seafood Bloody Mary. With what you saw there, actually, I apologize, was a different Bloody Mary. I was reading the wrong one. This one has squid ink in it, causing it to go
well,
black.
that explains it. That's why it's darker
so
and it's got the tentacle.
It's briny, capped off with red onion, celery, smoked tomato juice, horseradish, Worcestershire salt, grilled peppers, and onions. I'm telling you something. I think that would be pretty damn good.
Now, Miggy, I'm going to go ahead.
I think it'd be disgusting, but your Japanese audience would probably love it.
I'm going to go ahead. Well, they do like tentacle porn, but I'm going to go ahead and preempt the rest of this because we got to jump in. We're running way late. We got to jump into the badass of the week.
It's a badass of the week. Badass of the week. Yeah.
Today's badass of the week brought to you by an Australian woman known as Karen Davis.
Well, brought to you by Google.com.
Yeah, definitely brought to you by Google. Karen Davis had the following item on her bucket list. She decided one day, wouldn't it be cool to flash my titties on the Google Maps camera as the vehicle drove by? And you know what? She did just that.
Hold on, Ben. Can we say titties? Oh, we're good. Okay, go ahead.
So she did just that. So when you go to the street view of Karen Davis's residence in Australia.
What's the address?
Wait, before I do this, is there a hot or not vote on this?
Not.
There's definitely a not.
I'm ready to Google, but I don't want to...
Let's ask the computer. Is she hot? Oh, Stacy Cheese, you're going to be disappointed at them flapjacks hanging off the front of her shed. Like 2 fried eggs hanging on a nail, brother.
If you look, what's funny to me is that they blur her face out, but they don't blur out the incredibly disturbing twins beneath the face.
Unless you're really weird like Angelina Jolie, then you probably can't distinct the face from the boobage. So Angelina Jolie does not have any boobage anymore, unfortunately, because she has some great boobage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers to you, Karen.
Cheers
Karen
to
Davis.
You, sung for my
Karen.
daddy-o, clinkety-clinkety.
On that note, all you craniacs, we got to jump into a quick commercial break. When we get back, the ever-popular police blotter will be bringing back to you.
Yeah.
Stay with us.
Oh, yeah.
Now I know there's some bitches out there with some nappy-ass towns that need to go get their nails did. At Niecy's Beauty Crib, we'll get your nails right and your hair tight. You want a fake plastic diamond in your nail? Well then, girl, you're gonna get a fake plastic diamond in your nail. Honey, you still walking around with that pussy-ass weave? At Niecy's, we fix your hair up like you wouldn't believe. Bitch, you still scaring birds those nasty pig feet. Don't worry about your budget. At Nieces, our prices can't be beat. Maybe ugly now, but we'll get you pretty. Come down to Nieces on 4th Street, down in Ebo City.
Finance is available, baby, regardless of your credit.